We've got league number 3 kicking off their draft. Going to be a great stream tonight. I am excited as ever, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, guys. It's time for another Catch Fam draft for our the Catch Fam tournament, man. It's going to be a good time, man. I'm excited for League 2. We've got Anthony, Godfather, Albert. We've got both Anthonys drafting tonight. Claiborne, Prey, LeBron's Brain, our boy Spanky, Julian, Michael, Foster, and David drafting tonight. So, if you guys are drafting tonight, we are kicking off no later than 11:10 p.m. I'm going to try and give everyone as much time as possible to hop in here. If you guys are not active in Sleeper, but you guys are in the YouTube chat, please let me know that you guys are here. Let's try and get as many green dots across the board. Let me take a quick look at the roster and everything, make sure everything's good to go here. Yep, 1 QB, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, tight end, 2 flexes, a kicker, defense, and 5 benches. So you guys should be good to go, man. I'm excited. It's going to be a good time. Last night we had league number 2 draft. It was a great turnout. It was a great stream, everyone. I mean, I just can't believe we're drafting right now. I really can't. So I'm excited for this, guys. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's have a great stream. Let's talk some fantasy football. Let's have some fun. Hop in the live chat. Come out and watch a good, competitive 12-team full PPR draft tonight. All right, let's take a look at the chat here. We got J-Dubs in the building. Hello, hello. Derek, what's going on? David drafting up the turn. Let's go, man. I'm excited for you. Gonna be a good time. Tox is in the building with the new Antonio Gibson profile picture. You gotta love it. Godfather was good, my dude. Little bunny hop was good. What's good? We're goated in the house. What's going on, my guy? Anthony, it's time to draft, Catch Fam. Let's go. Mayday's in the house. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Thoughts on my team? 12-team PPR. Quarterback is Josh Allen. Running back is Swift and Edmonds. DJ Moore, Robinson, Kelsey, Michael Thomas, Denver's defense, and Robbie Gould. On the bench, you've got Pollard, Tony, James Cook, Madison, Henderson, Julio, and Albert O. I don't hate this team. I like Edmonds more as like a RB3 or flex type running back. I don't mind the receiver room, don't mind the QB room. I mean, I love the positional advantage at tight end. I'm not crazy about Michael Thomas as a flex, but if he's going to be on your squad, I mean, I like him as a flex, I guess. But receivers look good. QB and tight end look, I mean, huge positional advantage there. I mean, I think if it's full PPR, Edmonds has a chance to produce as an RB2, but I just like, I mean, I like Edmonds in PPR. That's the only format that I really like Edmonds in. Maybe I have PPR, but I'm more comfortable with him as an RB3 or on the bench as a potential flex player. So, I mean, overall, I do think it's a good team, though. I mean, DJ Moore, Allen Robinson, Michael Thomas, got Kadarius Toney, Julio. I don't know. I do feel like, I feel like the positional advantage at QB and tight end maybe hurts you a little bit at receiver and or running back. But I think this team can definitely make it through. Don't get me wrong. I think there's enough foundation there. All right, let's see here. Made for TV in the house. So he's rooting for Team 6. Let's go. Shout out to Prey. Talks just thread the string back through my sweatshirt after a long time working on it. Let's go. Hey, that is, I mean, that's good work. That is hard work. Prey, big W, even though I got hit with the 2 ads. Let's go, Prey. Excited to have you in the house tonight, man. Excited to see you draft. Albert in the building. Excited for you to draft tonight, man. Let's go. So, I think I've seen everyone except for Foster, LeBron's, and Michael, but we got some. Oh, and Foster just hopped in here, so just about everyone here is good signs here. All right, Chase is in the building. What's up, bro? Best of luck to those drafting. Let's go. Jerry's in the building. What up? Andrea's in the house. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys being here. Pray with the super chat. What a guy. Look at you, man. Very, very kind of you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Didn't have to do that at all. Very, very kind of you, man. Clap hand emojis in the chat for Prey. Zounder's in the building. Was good, bro. Pray with the double super chat. Oh, no. What a guy. Pray's getting lit. Thank you, man. That's so kind of you. Very, very nice, man. What a guy. Derek, in my other league, since I drafted Mitchell, I wanted TDP for insurance since Mitchell injury. Should I drop Brian Robinson or Julio? I would, if you're fine with your receiver depth, I would drop Julio. Because I think Brian Robinson has a better chance at touches. But the problem there is I don't know if TDP is the next guy up. It's hard to say. Prey going crazy with the super chats tonight, man. What a guy. Thank you so much, man. Is that 3 super chats? Look at you, Prey. I appreciate that, man. There's a smiley John in the chat for you. What a guy. Clap hand emojis in the chat. Dab emojis in the chat. Thank you, Prey. That's very, very kind of you, man. League 2 could finally relax and just sit back for sure. Emil's in the building. Hello, hello. Kenobi, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you being here tonight. Last draft is very interesting. Hyped to see how this one goes. Yeah, I will, we'll get to it on, in League 1. But, happy to have you in the house tonight, Jason. What's up, bro? My Visa card is, I used to buy my protein and pre is all gone. Hey, it's very kind of you, bro. You don't have to do that at all, man. Don't be, if you need money for protein and pre-workout, don't be donating money to me, man. I want you to be able to get your protein and everything. All right, guys, we got 6 minutes till we kick off. I'm going to hit up Michael and LeBron's brain. Let them know that it's draft time. So I don't think I've seen them in the building yet. So let me take a look here. I'm going to hit up Michael on Instagram. There we go. How do I feel about Kamara? Why am I starting? I haven't been scared about Kamara all off season. Why am I starting to get a little bit spooked about Kamara? A little bit spooked about that situation. Now I'm starting to get to the point where I'm far more comfortable with him as an RB2. All right, let's go. Let me hit up LeBron's and Michael. Draft time. With the most ridiculous exclamation mark emojis. Let me hit him up on Sleeper. And we're going to kick this thing off in 5 minutes. Are you guys excited or what, man? I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, Michael was in the sleeper chat earlier. Oh, Michael's here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we just need LeBron's. All right, guys, we are kicking off in 5 minutes sharp. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so let's pull up the countdown. 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Let's go, guys. Are you guys pumped? I'm so excited for you guys, man. Last night's draft was awesome, man. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Chase Young out for the first 4 weeks, unfortunately. At least Washington learned their lesson. Yeah, I did see that. I don't know if Washington's ever going to learn their lesson. As a former, growing up as a Washington fan, it's tough, man. It really is. Talks is crazy when everyone traded me their best player last night. Dev's in the house. What's good, Dev? What up, my guy? Hello, hello. What's good, dude? Shout out to my boy Dev right there. If you guys aren't subscribed, go check out Dev's channel. He's a great small streamer. Awesome Warzone content. Super good dude. Shout out to my boy Dev. What's good? Welcome to it, as you would say. J-Dubs, I'm out on Kamara unless he's a late 3rd or 4th. I am getting a little bit spooked. I haven't been spooked all off season. Now I'm spooked. All right, guys. Less than 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes. Yeah, I got you, Dev. Anytime you need any advice, you got any questions, hit me up, my guy. 100%. All right, so Anthony, Godfather, Albert. We got both Anthonys in here. Claiborne, Prey. I think LeBron's might be running late. Spanky, Julian, Michael, Foster's. David, are you guys excited, man? I'm pumped for you guys. I am pumped for you guys. Almost 2 minutes till this draft is underway. Let's see here. John, I need you to berate the trade I made in League 2 last night. What? You made a trade? Got my main league draft tomorrow. Have the 4th pick. Keeping CMC. Woo. Could be a crazy start then. You got CMC already. Smokey's in the building. What's up, bro? Happy drafting to all. You love to see it, man. Pray, the draft picks do not get randomized. They were already randomized. So this is your draft position. They were already randomized quite a while ago. So you're at 1.6, my dude. All right, 1.5 minutes until we kick off. I'm getting pumped. Anthony, you're at 1.1. Godfather at 1.2. Albert at 1.3. Looks like you guys all got green dots. Make sure you guys are ready. You guys have 60 seconds per pick. A little bit longer. We usually do 30 seconds in our mocks. And you're going to be way more prepared tonight. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, 2 flexes. You can flex a tight end in either spot. Kicker, defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bench spots. You have 1 IR spot. It does not show until you're out of the draft, though. So if you do draft a player on IR or the PUP list, player with COVID, whatever, you can put them on your IR and pick up a player after the draft if you really do want to. Okay, 38. I'm excited, man. All right, I'm going to try and keep up with the chat as much as I can. And we got about 20 seconds here. I'm going to just commentate through the draft like I did last night. 19 seconds. Watch it on the board, man. We are counting down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. League 4 draft is tomorrow, Real Goated. League 4 is drafting at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And the timer is down. We're kicking off a live 2022 fantasy football draft with the Catch Fam for our official The Catch Fam League tournament. Let's get it, boys and girls. CMC is off the board at 1.1. Godfather on the clock here at 1.2. Everyone have a great draft. Have fun. Good luck to everybody, man. I'm just going to sit back and chill and watch you guys draft. Man, I'm kind of bummed LeBron's hasn't made it. Last night, Slade didn't make it. Slade got an auto-pick team, and tonight it's looking like LeBron's might be getting a auto-pick team. Okay. I mean, that kind of keeps it even so far. All right, JT's gone at 1.2. JJ's gone at 1.3. Anthony on the board here. Goes Cooper Kupp. So we got 2 running backs, 2 receivers gone. And Claiborne is on the clock, man. So last night, JT went at 1.3. Tonight he goes at 1.2. Anthony says the other Anthony got it right. CMC is 1.1. JT had an all-time high of 1.2 in the catch leagues. Yeah, I mean, technically it's true. Let's go, let's go. Godfather couldn't justify going outside of CMC or JT first or second. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree. Claiborne taking it down to the wire. Goes Austin Eckler at 1.5. I like the selection. Prey on the clock here at 1.6. Prey right smack dab in the middle. Goes Derrick Henry. All right, LeBron's is not here. He gets the auto pick. He gets Jamar Chase. Joey with the super chat. Thank you, Joey. Very, very kind of you, man. Appreciate that, my guy. What's up, what's up? Welcome to it. 10-man PPR rate team. Lamar, Dalvin Cook, Monty, Diggs, Godwin, Everett, Michael Thomas. Chargers defense and Justin Tucker. So, Dalvin Cook off the board here at 1.8. I mean, the quarterback's fine. Dalvin Cook and Monty. Joey, send me your bench as well. I mean, I'd like to see the bench for this squad as well, but because running back, I don't hate Dalvin or Monty, but I like to see some depth behind them with their injury history. I mean, I think I like Dalvin a little bit more, especially with rumors that Herbert's going to be utilized this year. But I think Monty's still a solid RB2, don't get me wrong. Diggs and Godwin is perfectly fine, but the only issue there is Godwin, it's still up in the air if he's going to be ready week 1 or not. Michael Thomas, if Thomas on your team, I like him as a flex, but I'm still a little worried about Michael Thomas overall. Chargers defense is fine. Justin Tucker's perfectly fine. And Gerald Everett as a tight end 1 in the 10-team PPR, is a little bit risky. It's a little bit interesting. So, Joey, I'd be interested to see outside of your starting lineup who's on this team, because I do have some concerns in terms of who's behind Godwin and Michael Thomas with injuries at the moment, and then who's behind Everett and who's behind Montgomery as well. But, I mean, just based off of your core roster, I'm sitting at like 7.5. I'm not going to lie, man. I mean, I love Lamar. I'm fine with that. I love Diggs. Don't get me wrong. Dalvin's perfectly fine. But in a 10-team league, I would expect a little bit more value at tight end, a little bit, better solidification behind the RB2 and in the flex position as well. Joe, you've got Amari Cooper, Gibson, Ayuk, J-Rob, Alexander Madison. So Alexander Madison's huge for this team. Jacoby Myers, Odell, and Julio. Okay, so you do have some receiver depth. I mean, Ayuk is nice. Amari Cooper helps. Gibson, J-Rob, Madison. That helps. That brings this team probably up to a solid 8. I think, Everett could turn out to be a really good selection at tight end 1, but I would expect a little bit more value at tight end in a 10-team league. But you've got depth behind receivers, the receivers and the running backs, so I'll bump it up to an 8. But what I'm just missing outside of like Diggs, Lamar, and Dalvin Cook is just a little bit more upside. So if Godwin's healthy, that bumps his team up to an 8.5. So you're somewhere between an 8 and an 8.5 for me. I'm just not a big fan of Michael Thomas. And I think you've got enough depth behind Monty, but once again, it's kind of, J-Rob, Gibson. Madison is really just your handcuff, right? So those are still kind of overall committee backfields. So, I think the receiver depth is fine, though, between Cooper, Ayuk, Jacoby Myers, even Odell and Julio. So I hope that was helpful, man. Let me know if you have any other questions. And between myself and the chat, we are happy to help you out, my dude. All right, so let's take a look at the chat's going crazy. Let me take a timeout. Let me take a look at the draft. We'll give LeBron his auto pick. But Dalvin Cook goes at 1.8. Najee Harris gone at 1.9. Joe Mixon gone at 1.10. Devontae Adams has gone at 1.11. Barkley goes at 1.12. And Stephon Diggs starts the second round, followed by Travis Kelce, DeAndre Swift, Amari Cooper, Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, and Leonard Fournette. Claiborne is on the clock at 2.8. I'm not going to comment too much on teams as the draft is unfolding, but I would be really happy if I started my draft with Mixon and Swift. I mean, those are just two guys I have like fantasy crushes on, but a lot of good-looking starts here for the teams that have 2 players selected so far, and obviously for you who don't, you got very valuable first-round picks. So, Pray, I am sick while drafting, so if I lose this season, just remember I was sick. Fair enough. Yeah, so Barkley goes up to 1.12, man. I like it. I like the conviction. Javonte Williams gone at 2.8. Spence gifting 5 memberships. What a dude. Look at you guys tonight, man. What a guy. Claim your memberships, man. So you'll get the membership for 1 month. Spencer, what a guy. Gotta love it, man. Appreciate that, man. Very, very kind to you. Simon for president in the house. Let's go, let's go. Appreciate everyone being here tonight, man. Let's see. Okay, CeeDee Lamb's gone at 2.9. farther back for CeeDee Lamb than we've seen. I like it. Why not? Mark Andrews gone at 2.10. Debo's gone at 2.11. Anthony will wrap up the second and take us into the third. Let's go, man. Moving quickly tonight. About 2 rounds here, 7 minutes down. All right, Mike Evans has gone at 2.12, and Anthony takes us in to the third with Keenan Allen. I think it's not random. I mean, I think if no one claims the memberships, Jason, it is random. But if people start claiming them, it's not. All right, Pray, need to keep donating to sell kidney. I appreciate anything you can do, man. It's no worries at all. Don't have to donate at all. Jason in the building. What's up, Jason G? Hello. What's up, my guy? Appreciate you guys being here tonight, man. Can we get 20? We're already at 20 likes on the stream almost. Can we get 30 likes on the stream tonight, guys? All right, so Nick Chubb gone at 3.2. James Conner off the board at 3.3. Anthony starting heavy receiver tonight. Goes A.J. Brown at 3.4 as we continue into the third round. Michael says, I need that Josh Allen jersey coming for the #1 overall spot. Let's go, man. You got to love it. Gotta love it. All right, man. I'm so excited just watching this. I really am. But I had to contain my excitement until the end of the draft. Claiborne goes to Michael Pittman at 3.5. Prey is on the board here at 3.6. We'll see what happens. All right, so I don't think there was any, like, crazy fantasy news today to talk about, but we'll take a look. Joey with another super chat. What a guy. What a guy. Prey goes with Chris Godwin. We'll give LeBron his auto pick. Ooh, he gets the first QB off the board with Josh Allen. All right, this is my friend's team. Which do you think is better? Kyler Murray, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Hollywood Brown, Devontae Kittle, Patterson, Bills defense, Daniel Carlson, and D-Hop. Yeah. I hate to break it to you, Joey, but I kind of like the second team a little bit more. I think Kyler and Lamar are relatively even in terms of a QB1. I like Chubb and Mixon. Hare more. Yeah, I like them a little bit more than Monty and Cook. Hollywood and Devontae, once again. See, Devontae versus Diggs, you could go either way, right? Hollywood Brown at the wide receiver 2 spot I like a little bit more, and then he gets a stack with Murray. And then I just like Kittle a lot more than Everett at tight end. Patterson, not my favorite flex. But Michael Thomas, not my favorite flex either. Bills defense and Carlson. I mean, Carlson was kicker 1 last year. Justin Tucker is a beast, though, like the GOAT. So I'm not going to feed, in terms of a rating, not go too much into kicker or defense. It's so volatile year to year. This team has also got D-Hop, so down the stretch. I mean, he's got, not that stacking is super important in terms of in redraft formats, but it is nice. It is nice. I'm just a big fan of Mixon, and as an RB2 right behind Chubb. I think Chubb's going to get a lot of touches, especially while Watson is suspended. So I'm going to go with your boys' team. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Now if Godwin's healthy for you, that changes a lot. But I'll take his tight end over your tight end. I'll take his running back room over your running back room. Those would be my final decisions and why. All right, let's see here. Out of 10, like I said, you're probably at between an 8, 8.5. I'm going to give him a solid 9.5 because I really like the running back room. Yeah. The only issue I have with the team is maybe the flex, and I haven't seen his bench, and I would assume that the flex is looking probably has enough players to rotate in the flex that I would like this team a lot. All right, let's take a look here. Talks with the super chat. What a guy. Thank you so much, man. And you got Antonio Gibson on the screen. Let's go. Thank you guys so much, man, for all the donations. Spencer for gifting memberships. Thank you guys so much, man. Very, very kind of you. Evan, it's crazy, man. This time last year, y'all had around 5 to 15 viewers. Love to see the growth, guys. Keep it up. Hey, I appreciate that so much, man. Yeah, Evan's been here since day one, man. Love to see it, bro. Just doing our thing, taking it day by day, man. That's all you can do, man. Appreciate the shout out, Evan. Drew, you should be able to claim a membership, but if they're still out there, I'm not sure. All right, let me take a timeout. Let me take a look at the draft. Okay, so LeBron's gets the auto pick with Josh Allen. Spanky goes triple RB, lands Zeke at 3.8. Julian goes with Higgins at 3.9. DJ Moore's gone to Michael. Michael, you're on the clock, by the way, at 3.10. Patty Mahomes has gone to Foster as he gets to stack with Kelsey, takes his second QB off the board. Mike Williams gone at 3.12. And into the fourth, so David goes with Mike Williams. Then David goes with Cortland Sutton. Those RB3 receivers, Diggs, Williams, and Sutton could be really, really dangerous. All right. Into the fourth round, we see David Montgomery, Jalen Waddle, and Deontay Johnson off of the board. And Spanky's on the clock at 4.5. Catch, what round should I target Dameon Pierce in a 10-man league? I mean, the way things are going, probably between the 7th and 8th at the latest. If you really want him, I mean, it depends on when you're drafting, but, I mean, like, I don't have, like, if you can secure Pierce as an RB4, like, I don't mind reaching for him at all. Like, in 12-man mocks, we've kind of seen him go anywhere from the 6th to the 8th as of late. So, in a 10-man, you might have a little bit more wiggle room, but, like, if you have 3 running backs on your team already, or even if you have 2 and you're loading up at other positions, like, don't be afraid to go get Pierce. He's going to be an RB1. All right, LeBron gets the auto pick again, gets Kyle Pitts. Foster says, well, seriously thinking about taking Pitts, and he goes. Oh, yeah, Kelsey and Pitts would have been something, man. Pray, I don't know how long I've been a part of the Catch fan, but it's been a minute. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Do we have Spencer in the house? Oh, you're just shouting out Spencer for the memberships. You gotta love that, bro. Evan, I may have made a mistake. Trade Elijah Moore and Penny for DJ Moore, but I like Baker over Flacco and Wilson and Panthers offense over Seahawks. You got the conviction, man. I mean, I think you probably get more consistency on a weekly basis out of DJ Moore, but I kind of like depth. I probably would have stuck with Elijah Moore and Penny, but depends on the rest of your roster, Evan. I don't think it's the worst trade. I would have tried to get, like, I mean, I think Elijah Moore is gonna have a good year, but I think Elijah Moore is a little bit better suited as a flex, and Penny obviously better suited as a flex or bench running back at this point. Where DJ Moore, like, you can just plug in as your wide receiver 2, not worry about the position for the rest of the year. So this kind of depends on how you're trying to shape your roster. All right, so LeBron's is a true 0 RB team right now. The Anthony goes triple receiver. All I got to say is, Kittle, you better not get injured for sure, man. For sure. Chubb did go at 3.2. Yeah, very nice. Very nice value. I think, yeah, very nice value. All right, so let's see here. Kyle Pitts and George Kittle gone. So we got 4 tight ends off the board, 2 quarterbacks, and Allen Mahomes. Metcalf's gone at 4.8. Etienne's gone at 4.9. Breece Hall gone at 4.10. Scary Terry gone at 4.11. Justin Herbert off the board at 4.12. So our third QB off the board at the end of the 4th. And Anthony will take us into the 5th round. What a great stream tonight, guys. Having a blast with you guys, man. League number 4 drafting tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Then league number 1 will draft Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So, I'm just pumped, man. I really am. Evan, my roster is Hurts, Damian Harris, or Najee Harris? Najee Harris, Barkley, Mike Evans, Jon Dawson, Kelsey, Dillon, DJ Moore, Colts defense, Carlson. You got Madison, Tony, Pierce, Sky Moore. So really, DJ Moore is going to be your wide receiver 3. Probably more consistency there. I think Elijah Moore and Penny on the bench is fine. But I don't think this is a bad roster. I don't think it's a bad roster either way. Personally, I probably would have stuck with Elijah Moore and Rashad Penny. But I don't think like this is detrimental to your team whatsoever, man. I mean, you're flexing Dillon and DJ Moore. You're in a great spot, you know. I mean, your bench isn't bad either. Like, I think you're fine, man. If you had the conviction, I don't have a problem with it at all, man. At all. All right, my draft spot is the middle, meaning I got the mid players. I think you're fine, man. Just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. All right, let's take a look here. Into the 5th round, we got Dobbins gone, Darren Waller gone, Brandon Cooks and Jerry Jeudy, Cam Akers, Adam Thielen gone at 5.6. The Browns will get the auto pick here. Gets his RB1 and Josh Jacobs. I'd love for Tony to have a breakout season. I think a lot of people would. I don't know if I'm quite there on Tony, but you know, it's not like he's costing you an arm and a leg in your draft, so I don't mind it. Take your dart throw, take your late round guy. I don't know if I'm there though. But I mean, if he's riding your bench, how much can it hurt? I think like in your situation, looking at your team, I think it's fine. Devin, dang, I missed the draft. Well, this is the actual Catch Fam League. So no mock tonight. All right, we will have a mock Thursday night though. You can do good against everyone except Washington, says Charlie. Charlie, how are you feeling about Washington at this point in the offseason? I'm a little worried. The league is free. It was free, Devin. Not messing around with money quite yet. Though, maybe next year. But yeah, league is free. All the details were on Discord and everything to sign up. But I had been given shout-outs through the streams and stuff as well. Talk says they have the best running back in the league. All right, Hollywood Brown gone. Darnell Mooney gone. Dalton Schultz gone. Charlie, I don't even know, man. Our defense needs to step it up. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. It's a Washington native. I am. I think Scary Terry and Dotson will have good years. I think the run game could actually be semi-decent as well. Not from a fantasy perspective, but overall. A.J. Dillon off the board at 5.11. And David will wrap up the 5th and take us into the 6th round. Appreciate you guys being here tonight, man. John, you have to rate my trade. Dude, why do I have no recollection of a trade happening? Hold on. Tox has got Noah Fan on his team. Oh yeah, this happened in the middle of my workday. I just like approved it. I didn't even look at it. So, I want to make sure I'm reading this right. So, okay, John Edwards gets Mike Gesicki, Garrett Wilson, and Kenneth Walker. And Tox gets Robbie Gould, Darnell Mooney, and TDP. Why was Robbie Gould involved in this trade? So then he just dropped Robbie Gould and he picked up Noah Fan. I don't think the trade-off between Gesicki and Fan is too bad. I like Gesicki a little bit more. But you basically are trading for Darnell Mooney. I like Kenneth Walker's situation far more than TDP. I think Garrett Wilson is worth throwing on your bench to start the season. But overall, the best player involved in this trade is Darnell Mooney. So, I don't hate it. I mean, you added Mooney to your roster, right? So I'm fine with that, man. I really am. So I'm trying to pull up. Your name is bad team. I mean, you got Herbert, Henry, Gibson, Adams, Hill, Kittle, Mooney, Pollard, Tucker, the Colts defense. You got Elijah Moore and the Dubes on your bench. You're hanging on to Marlon Mack. We'll see how long that lasts. Noah Fan and TDP. Dude, if Gibson hits for you and Pollard is productive, I mean, you got Elijah Moore on the bench too, who I really like as a flex, and the Dubes. Tox, I like your team, man. You got a lot of upside too. I mean, Herbert, Henry, Hill, Kittle, Adams. Mooney is really nice. I think it was smart to bring some consistency to this roster, where Wilson could have that breakout year as a rookie, and Walker was nice RB depth. But overall, I think the team looks good, man. Yeah, I don't mind the trade at all. Don't. I will always call Washington the football team. Fair enough. Our D-line needs to stay disciplined and not just go for sacks, as that's the core of our team. Yeah, it's really the front seven that's been important in Washington, right? Senior Cinnabon in the house was good, bro. Hello, hello. How you doing, man? Let's see here. Bateman season baby, says Charlie. That's the only player that you're missing, Talks, is Bateman. All right, so 6th round, we got Chase Edmonds, Rashad Bateman, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Eli Mitchell, Gabe Davis, Amari Cooper, and Juju off the board. Oz is in the building. What's up, Oz? How's there 42 people in the chat, but only 23 likes? Let's get those numbers up. I appreciate that shout out, man. It's good to see you. What's up, bro? I traded Kenny Walker. I'm choosing to go all in on Gibson, even though I can start Pollard and have Mooney and Moore at flex, so I still have a way out. I went with consistency over upside to get Mooney. Yeah, I think it was a smart move for your roster, as you have just a lot of upside type players. But I like your team, Talks. I think it's fine. If Gibson hits this year, I don't know, man. That seems kind of dangerous. Jerry, the draft Friday night for League One is at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I did see your message, though. I can't do that many things at once, but I read your message. We're gravy, bro. It's all good. Let's see. Michael liking his picks. Let's go. Foster probably could have waited on QB, but I wanted to stack. Hey, man. I'm fine with it. All right, 6th round continued. Gabe Davis, Amari Cooper, Juju, Drake London, Lamar Jackson. Lazard is gone. D-Hop's gone. Anthony will wrap up the 6th and take us into the 7th. I just had my draft in a 14-team league. Only one I'm in this year. Hoping to finish higher than 3rd this year. Let's go, bro. How's the roster look? How you feeling, man? All right, Anthony gets some depth at running back. Goes with Damian Harris and Kareem Hunt. Godfather goes with Gibson in the 7th. And Albert's on the clock at 7.3. Talks says, boom. Oh, yeah. What a pick. Devin, best ball draft right now. Got Russell Wilson, Swift, Connor, Diggs, Sutton, Judy, Schultz. Yeah, I like that triple stack, baby. Let's go. It's a good start, man, for sure. All right, into the 7th round. 7th round moving by quickly. Kareem Hunt, Antonio Gibson, Ayuk, CEH, Jalen Hurts, Rashad Penny, Miles Sanders gone. Spanky on the clock at 7.8. Let's go, let's go. Moving kind of quick tonight. Dallas Goedert gone at 7.8. Love that value right there. Interesting build. Triple RB, triple receiver, then tight end. Charlie says, for his and Washington's sake, and Gibson we trust. Let's go, Gibby. It's Gibby season. Talks like I'm really liking your team, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So Devin, I'm not in tonight's draft. So there's 4 leagues drafting. I'm the commissioner of all leagues. I'm only in league number 1. It's a 4-league tournament for the channel this year. So I'm just kind of sitting back, watching the draft unfold. Go over everyone's team at the end and hanging out with everyone while they draft. So, you know, instead of streaming a mock like we do or have been doing every night for like the past 4 months or whatever, just streaming the actual draft, man. All right, Elijah Moore gone, Hunter Renfrow gone. Look at that wide receiver value here in the 7th. Oz, I got Lamar, Mark Andrews, Eckler, Zeke, Melvin Gordon, Marlon Mack, Cooks, Lazard, Gabe Davis, Tucker, TJ Watt, Baker Mayfield, Ravens, Saints defense, and Tony. I don't mind this team. Got Lamar, QB, tight end is Andrews. Probably starting Eckler and Zeke. Starting Cooks and Lazard or Davis. Receiver could use a little bit of help. But outside of that, I think the team's fine. All right, 7th round wraps up with Kenneth Walker and Kyler Murray. Kyler had nice value there, man. And into the 8th round we'll go. Devin, I have my $300 16-team auction draft Saturday. I'll try and post it in the Discord next week. Yeah, for sure, bro. Please let us know how it goes, man. Absolutely. And to the 8th round we go. David here at 8.1. All right, so looking at QB, we got Allen, Mahomes, Herbert, Jackson, Hurts, and Murray gone. David goes with Dameon Pierce at the beginning of the 8th round. I like it. And 8th round is underway. Let's go, let's go. James Cook gone, so 2 rookie running backs in a row here. Tony Pollard gone. Little run at running back to start the 8th. I like to see it. And I'll just sit back and let this draft unfold. I'm a little nervous to draft Friday night, man. I'm you know, we've been mock drafting nonstop, but you always get the pre-draft butterflies, right? No matter what. It's going to be a good time, man. All right, Devin Singletary's gone. Spanky on the clock here. Let's go, let's go. All running backs to start the 8th round. Do you think Pickett or Trubisky will benefit Johnson more? It's hard to say. I mean, we're going to have to kind of see who really develops the better chemistry, as Joe Burrow's taking at 8.5 here. Patterson and Cheese is off the board at 8.6. It just depends overall who has the better chemistry, which is really hard to say right now. I think whoever can start and be the starter the longest and develop that chemistry sooner is probably who's better. But it's hard to say. Who do you feel like is going to benefit Deontay more? I mean, I think either way, Deontay is going to be fine. He's going to have plenty of targets. So, Andrea, I feel it. I really do. I feel like everyone already knows who I'm drafting for Friday. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Draft is going to be a ton of fun, man. I'm excited for it. Yeah, Burrow's a nice value there. Real drafts are different than mocking. Feeling good, though. Or feeling excited. Let's go, Smokey. There's going to be a mocker stream on Sunday. No, I'm on vacation. Going on vacation Saturday, so there's a small, slimmer of hope, tiny possibility that I'll stream Sunday, but I probably won't. I mean, we get to the beach Saturday night. I would not plan on a stream Sunday night, but it is possible. I'll have streams throughout the week, though. Probably just mock drafting throughout the week. I might do some ranking videos. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so 8th round wraps up. We got T-Hawk, Devonta Smith, Ramondre Stevenson, Dawson Knox, and Zach Ertz 3 tight ends here in the 8th round. 1 quarterback in Burrow. Into the 9th we go. Anthony at 9.1. Godfather going double tight end. I like it. Enjoy the vacation. I'm going to try my best. Yeah, I'm going to be not as focused on the channel. You know, I mean, we're going to hop into the regular season. It's just going to get nuts. And I'm so excited for it. I really am. But, yeah. I'm going to focus on taking a break for a week. All right. Chris Olave off the board to start the 9th round. Christian Kirk off the board at 9.2. And the 9th round is under wraps. We are more than halfway done with tonight's draft. Let's go, let's go. All right, man. Let's throw a poll in the chat. J Fitness in the house. What's good, bro? Hello, hello. Oh, you know, before I do a poll, I meant to check, see if there's anything I wanted to talk about. As Robert Woods is taken off the board here. Expect an expanded role for Josh Palmer in the Chargers offense. Gus Edwards is placed on the PUP list. Will miss weeks 1 through 4. Maybe important in some of those underdog drafts for you guys. So J.C. Jackson underwent ankle surgery today, and his estimated return is approximately 2 to 4 weeks, leaving his status for the opener against the Raiders in question. He's now on the Chargers. Elijah Mitchell is on track to play Week 1 versus Chicago. New England looking at all 3 downs for Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson. Westbrook Akeen to start season as Tennessee's wide receiver 2. That's kind of juicy. I feel like Woods is the wide receiver 1 and Burks is the wide receiver 3. Jameson Williams moved to the reserve list for the Lions. Tyler Conklin becoming a favorite target for both Zach Wilson and Joe Flacco, tight end on the Jets. Right? He is a tight end, right? Yeah. Yeah, Chase Young is on the PUP list. He'll miss the first 4 games. Isaiah Likely, tight end on the Ravens. He balled out in preseason. Likely to play a significant amount of snaps. Oh, Jesse Bates signed his franchise tag with the Bengals. He's back with the Bengals. So there's your updates. That's about it. All right, so 9th round here. We got Olave, Kirk, Robert Woods, Hendo, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Lockett. It gives LeBron's a second QB and Russell Wilson. Tyler Boyd is gone. Tom Brady is gone. So we got a couple 0 QB teams, so I wonder if that's got to be the worst auto pick yet. But we'll take a look at it a little bit later. All right, Dak Prescott gone. Foster on the board at 9.11. And he goes Tyler Algier. David will wrap up the 9th and take us into the 10th. Just 5 rounds left. Let's go, man. Well, 5 rounds and 1 more selection. All right, let's get a poll going. Who? Yeah. Drafting. Let's take a look at the board and find a good one. Ooh, there's a decent one. AJ Brown. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard to type right now? Or Pittman. Ask your community. All right. David goes with Freiermuth as his tight end 1 and will take us into the 10th round. We may be able to squeeze one in, J Fitness. All right, David goes with Kadarius Toney. 10th round underway. Let's go, let's go. All right, man. How's everyone feeling so far? For those of you who are drafting, how you guys feeling? Let me know your thoughts. Although I'm going to try not to commentate on them too much, because we're still drafting. But let me know how you guys are feeling. Really liking Pittman this year. Going to be pepper targets. Matty Ice loves his wide receiver 1. Yeah, I feel like Pittman's a more consistent player there. A.J. Brown brings more upside. Oh, probably won't be able to squeeze one in tonight, J Fitness, but we might be able to squeeze one in. When do you draft? Might be able to squeeze one in maybe the week I'm on vacation, or that first week. It's just gonna be so crazy at the channel, man. Gonna have to start my start and sit videos. So if you guys don't know, like during the actual season, right, we'll have an upload every day except Sunday. So we'll have must start kickers and defense, then start and sit wide receiver, running back, quarterback, and tight end, and then we'll run fantasy Q&A nights, and then an underdog night on Friday. So it's gonna be what, 3.5 months of just September, October, November, December, 4 months of just craziness. And Alexander Madison's gone. Spanky gets his handcuff. And Chase Claypool's gone. Julian says, favorite team yet? All right, man. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. J Fitness drafted on Monday night. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Probably won't be able to. Schedule is fully booked, unfortunately. And then I leave for vacation on Saturday. Anyone in the Catch fam got a birthday this week? That's a good question. You do? Happy birthday. All right, Prey on the clock here at 10.7. I think I'm ready, doing so many mocks. Love to hear it, bro. Love to hear it. We are going to the beach. I'm excited. I want to sit on the beach and do nothing. Well, we'll have the baby with us, so I'll be playing with the baby. Jerry, my birthday's on the 25th. Happy birthday, Jerry. Let's go. Charlie, mine is the 28th. Happy birthday. We got Catch fan birthdays in the house. Let's go. Jerry living out my quarter life crisis. Let's go. I appreciate that, J Fitness. I will be decompressing for sure, J Dubs. I'm going to need it before we head into the season, man. I'm looking forward to it. Traylon Burke's gone at 10.8. Chase Brown, my birthday is September 9th. Happy birthday to all of our August and September members of the community. All right, Kenneth Gainwell's gone. Albert gets his QB1 and Trey Lance. I like it. You guys make me feel old. J Fitness turning 24. Yeah, I mean, I'm 27. I feel kind of old too. Having draft day around your birthday is pretty awesome for sure. Spence 21. Godfather goes with Derek Carr as his QB1. I like it. I like it. I like it. And Anthony will wrap up the 10th and take us into the 11th. J-Dubs, I'm 31, fam. Davis says, dude, I'm 62. How's that make you feel, J-Dubs? MVS gone at 10.12 into the 11th. Into the 11th round we go. Let's go, man. These later rounds taking a little bit longer, not as quick as the first couple. Naheem Hines gone at 11.1. Godfather goes double QB. Gets Carr and Stafford off the board. Brian Robinson gone. Albert O is off the board. Anthony gets his guy, his tight end. Claiborne on the board at 11.5. I don't know, man. I think this draft board looks pretty good tonight. A couple different strats going on here. Is D-Hop a wide receiver 1 or 2 when he comes back? I feel like they're kind of 1A and 1B. Like, pretty different play styles. But, it's hard to say. I think at the end of the day, I think D-Hop will get more red zone targets and more like contested catches, PPR style, and then Hollywood Brown will be kind of that big play kind of player, if that makes any sense. I would still say kind of 1A, 1B. You watch any other sports catch? Not really. I mean, I did keep up with baseball for some time, but the Nationals went from winning a World Series to being like the worst team in the league. And usually with basketball, I just watch like the final game of the finals. I'm not great. I don't keep up with anything like I do with football. Football's always been my primary sport. He moves up to Keenan Allen, Mike Williams range just after them, but he's out half the fantasy year. That's a fair comparison. But like, in that receiving room, it's just so clear cut. Like Allen is your PPR style guy, extreme consistency, your wide receiver 1. Then Mike Williams is your boomer bust on a weekly basis. But it is a good comparison. John said he was going to follow the NBA Finals, and he didn't. I ended up streaming like every night they were on. I did keep up with them, but I didn't like sit down and watch them. But you are right. Jerry, this seems like a good time to bring up that we need 2 more people for the Catch Fam Basketball Fantasy League. 100%, man. Fantasy basketball is going to be an easy win. I mean, I'm involved, so probably. Yeah. Invite can be found on Discord. Yeah. Give a shout out on Discord, and if you guys are interested, join. It's going to be a good time. Eckler fell to 5 in this league. Yeah. Seems JT, JJ Cup, and Eckler. All right, Michael takes the Bills defense. Devontae Parker's gone, and David will wrap up the 11th and take us into the 12th. Fantasy basketball, I'm just not there yet, but I might creep. Yeah, I'm going to be the worst team in the league. I can tell you guys that much. I'll have no idea what I'm doing. No idea. Spence, I don't have the attention span to do NBA. I'm just going to wing it. Godfather says he'll take a spot, Jerry. Have to check RotoWire every night. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Foster got my eyes on a certain defense. Okay. So Dotson wraps up the 11th round, and into the 12th round we go. Last year I won my fantasy basketball year, or the year before I lost because I forgot I had one player on my bench because I was on vacation. Zounder says he'll take a spot. Uh-oh. Filling up quickly. You all figure it out on Discord. All right. Foster's goes with Aaron Rodgers. I don't hate that move. The second QB. Michael on the clock here at 12.3. Goes with Captain Kirk. QB pretty much ate up for the night. And Julian on the board at 12.4. Charlie says back-to-back MVP, baby. Let's go, A-Rod. All right, man. You love to see it. good looking draft board tonight, man. Foster says Dawson got sniped from me. Uh-oh. Who are you comfortable taking as your RB2 if you go Hugh or RB? You need to wait to take your second RB till round 7 plus 8. CPAT, Singletary, Stevenson, Penny, etc. I would go Stevenson out of that bunch, then Penny, then CPAT, then Singletary. I just think with Singletary, like, you might as well just wait another round or so and go Cook. Even with CPAT, why not wait another round or so and go Algier? Stevenson, I think, gives you the best chance. Penny, if he's healthy, I still think gets a lot of touches. But outside of those players, Damian Pierce, I like a lot. Tony Pollard, I like. I do like James Cook. Melvin Gordon, I take a chance on. Darrell Henderson, I like a lot. Like I said, I'm fine with Algier. James Robinson and Michael Carter are two other names I would consider as well. Yeah. All right, kickers are starting to come off the board. We got Justin Tucker gone, Money Mack gone, Daniel Carlson gone. It's been interesting. Last night, kind of the same thing happened where kickers started to come off the board a little bit earlier than I expected. And we do have one defense off the board as well. All right, Evan Ingram gone at 12.9. Michael Gallup's gone. Rondell Moore is gone at 12.11. Anthony will wrap up the 12th and take us into the 13th round. Rams defense is gone. And the Buck kicker is gone. And the 13th round is underway. Ronald Jones gone at 13.2. J Fitness, I think my build will be QB, RB, wide receiver, RB, or receiver, RB, receiver, RB, receiver, etc. Something like Kyler, Brady, Saquon, T. Higgins, Pittman, Mike Williams, A-Rob, Mooney, Elijah Moore, Stevenson. Yeah, I think this team can work. It's super flex, right? Or is it? No, it's just double QB. No, it's super flex, right? I think this team could work. This build is fine. Yeah. All right, so we're starting to see some handcuffs and defenses go here in the 13th round. Rojo, Herbert, Spiller, the Bucs defense, Ravens defense, all off the board. LeBron's, we missed you tonight, man. I think it's the Niners defense. Spanky on the board here at 13.8. Let's go, man. Superflex, half people are 12-team QB, 2 running back, 2 receiver, tight end, 2 flex, 1 superflex, no kicker, no defense. That's right. Yeah, man, I think you're in good shape. I mean, you've been mocking like crazy. You've been going over your strategy pretty intensely. I think you're in good shape, man. I wouldn't worry too much. I think you're in good shape, my guy. You got me to fight the temptation to not take Jay Jettis and CMC. Right, I mean, you got 2 strats there, right? You can go early at skill position, you can go early at QB, or you can, the next strat would to meet in the middle and go QB and skill position. But stick with the strat, trust your gut, follow your convictions. You'll be fine, man. All right, the Bassman, McKissick, Matt Gay, Christian Watson gone. David will wrap up the 13th and take us into the 14th round. Nico Collins gone. I like it. Foster says, didn't think he would make it back to me. Yeah, Watson has kind of moved down in ADP overall. So you don't get Dotson. So you wait until the 13th round and get Watson. So I don't know if you like that trade-off. And it's Matt Prater off the board for David. So David essentially a full team outside of his defense. foster essentially a full team outside of his defense. Sounds like a few of my friends picking after me are going positional heavy. I might get Kyler, Hurts, Russ, or Dak. I mean, they'll have a small advantage wide receiver, running back, maybe. But can't beat the quarterback. Or can't beat the floor of two quarterbacks who might average 20 to 30. Sure. Sure. Charlie, I like reading for my guys, but it's all right. Yeah, I feel like you definitely wanted Watson, or Dotson, excuse me. But hey, you got Rodgers and Watson, you know, on top of Mahomes and Kelsey. Two little stacks hanging out here. Man, what's been up with Russell Gage? I missed another practice. He's missed. He's just not even playing or practicing. That makes me sad. All right, Zamir White's gone at 14.3. Julian on the board here at 14.4. Let's go, let's go. You'd love to see it, man. And the Colts defense off the board. I don't know what happened, J Fitness. I don't think Smokey meant to do that. I feel like that was a mistake. I don't think that was... I feel like that was on purpose. The Dubes goes at 14.5. Here at the defense, I'm looking at as good matchups week 1 and 2, potentially a must start. I will say no thoughts here. I don't want your defense to get sniped. Smokey going crazy. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, J-Dubs, because I didn't know who it was. The Dupes. The Dupes. Spanky gets the two biggest height receivers with Pickens and Dupes. Yeah, I feel like that was definitely a mistake. Fitness, J Fitness, if you can hear us. I'm not sure what happened, but mistakes happen. It's okay. Oh, Smokey, what did I do? Sorry, guys. I'm at the gym. I had my cell in my pocket. You either put J Fitness in timeout, or you reported him or blocked him. So just scroll over Joseph Fitness's name and make sure you didn't do anything too bad. If it's just timeout, he'll be able to come back, but it's okay. It's okay. Mistakes happen, man. All right, little run at kicker to end the 14th. Nick Folk, McManus, Blankenship. Anthony says, great draft. Head into bed now. Hey, so excited you got to draft with us tonight, man. So excited you get to be a part of the tournament. And looks like you'll get an auto pick defense. Probably made a queue. And congrats, man. Glad to have you this year, my dude. I think the team looks pretty solid, too. Just saw it. Sorry, Joseph Fitness. We love you, Joseph Fitness. It's okay, man. Accidents happen. Mistakes happen. It's all good. All right, Anthony will wrap up the 14th and take us into the 15th round. Your guys' final round of the night. He starts it with Gerald Everett. Steelers defense is off the board. Albert on the clock here. Let's end it with the bang. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Isaiah McKenzie gone. I like that. The Saints defense gone. I mean, I'd be happy with the Saints at 15.4. Jason says, guess who's out. of running for mod of the month. Smokey says should be good now, I think. Damn Jim. Sorry again, Joseph. The anticipation of Joseph Fitness coming back into the chat is killing me. Hunter Henry's gone at 15.5. Tua Time's gone at 15.6. LeBron's gets his final. Auto pick here is Kenny Galladay. I think this auto pick team outside of running back is not bad. Which is the same thing that happened with Slade last night. The only thing, it like just fades running back if you get an auto pick team. And you definitely get 2 quarterbacks and 2 tight ends for some reason. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm going to go over every team at the end. So, in a couple seconds here, probably. I will go over everyone's team, Craig. No worries at all, my dude. Michael making his final selection. And then Foster and David will wrap this thing up, man. Another Catch Fam League tournament draft about to be in the books, man. How's everyone feeling? Anthony, Godfather, Albert, Claiborne, Prey, Spanky, Julian, Michael, Fosters, David, let us know, guys. Andrew, have a great night. We appreciate you. Have a great night. Always good to have you here. Foster, I had a strong feeling that's who you were going for, but I didn't want to say anything. Who do they play to start the year? Jacksonville, Detroit, Philly, Dallas. Jacksonville, Detroit might not be bad. Let's go, man. I feel like I did a gutsy move drafting my QB, but I think it'll pay off. All right, let's take a look here. Anthony. We got 2 Anthonys. You guys know who you are. All right. We got Herbert at QB, Ertz, and Everett at tight end. Okay. CMC, Dobbins, Harris, Hunt, Hines, Evans, Allen, Olave, MVS, Hardman, the Rams defense, and Bucker. Okay. Starting Herbert. Starting Ertz. Starting CMC and Dobbins or Harris. Starting Evans and Allen. Then your flex. Remember, you guys have 2 flexes. So I would say Olave, then whoever you don't start, whether it's Dobbins or Harris, and you could also put Hunt in there. Rams defense and Bucker, it's a good team. Yeah. You know, basically a hero RB squad. So this team is definitely relying on McCaffrey. But if you draft McCaffrey, I mean, you're probably relying on him, right? Dobbins, Harris, Hunt. Hines, I'd be a little bit worried about the RB2 position, but at the end of the day, I mean, Herbert, McCaffrey, Evans, Allen. It's a fine team. Ertz at QB. I'd get a little bit worried after Olave in terms of depth. Like MVS and Hardman, like you got 2 pieces of Kansas City. Like one of them is probably going to pay off, right? Hines is fine in the 11th, but he's not my favorite late round RB. Everett is a perfectly fine tight end too. I don't think it's a bad idea to get a second tight end behind Ertz. Is Joseph back? Shaking my head. So I think this is a fine team, Anthony. Let me take a look and make sure. I added him as a moderator. Maybe that'll help. I don't think there's a way I can check if. Maybe I can check. Hold on. Let me check the accounts. My account. Let me make sure he didn't get blocked by accident or anything. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Hold on one sec. Timeout, timeout. Gotta check on J Fitness here. I clicked all the wrong things. Okay, sorry. YouTube is now making me verify that it's me. Probably because I'm on a new monitor or something. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But it doesn't look like J Fitness is blocked, so. Wait. Jason Fitness is back. Yo, I'm back. All right, let's go. Let's go. Typed up an essay for the catch, said I was in timeout. Okay. All right, let's take a look at Godfather's team. Let's go. J Fitness in the house. What up, bro? Godfather. And Godfather said something about his team, too. Feeling good. RB depth, a little weak. But got a good team to start with and see where the season goes. So, I think you may have potentially won the first 4 rounds. JT, Debo, Nick Chubb, and McLaurin was a really nice start, man, for a 12-team league. Then Waller, Hopkins, Gibson, Knox, Kirk, 2 late-round quarterbacks in Carr and Stafford. Then Rondell Moore. Like, I really liked this draft. The only player I don't like is Ronald Jones. I'm starting to hear some really bad things for Ronald Jones. Like, I've heard he's fighting for the RB4 spot. So, like, if you're going to drop a player, I would drop Ronald Jones if you want to make a roster move, personally. But Rodrigo and the Steelers defense are fine. I really liked this team outside of the Ronald Jones pick. I think, like, literally any other player that went after him would have been worth taking. But outside of that, man, like, I really like this team. I do. Yeah, like if he could have gone Herbert. I mean, Herbert, Spiller, McKissick, Zamir White, any other running back, Watson. Like if you hit Dubes right there, or even Myers or J-Mo or Galladay, or even if you wouldn't have needed Hunter Henry, but Isaiah McKenzie, like that's the only thing. Like this is so close to being a team that I would be ecstatic about, dude. But I really like this team, man. JT, so you're starting Carr or Stafford, right? Then Waller or Knox. Like maybe that's the only other criticism. You might have some headaches on a week-to-week basis. And you're going to have weeks where you're going to start Waller and Knox is going to perform better. You're going to have weeks where you start Carr and Stafford's going to perform better. So that maybe be the only other, like if I had to think of something, right? You're going to have that headache on a week-to-week basis. But you also have some trade value down the road if you need it. But I do think having Waller and Knox is a good plan, for sure. Starting team, right? Let's say it's Stafford and Waller, then JT and Chubb, Debo and McLaurin. Then you're flexing some combination of Gibby, Christian Kirk, Dawson Knox, and Rondell Moore. Then when D-Hop comes back, man, this team could be really nice. I like this team a lot. I do. I do. Whew. I like this team, man. It's good drafting. All right, Albert. Trey Lance going all in on Lance. I'm fine with it. Andrews at tight end. J.J. Cooks, Lazard, Ayuk, Woods, Gallup, McKenzie, Connor, Hall, Stevenson, Brian Robinson, and Khalil Herbert. McManus, no defense. I think you made a roster move, if I saw that correctly. Oh. Clicking on all the wrong. Catch Fam 3. Added the Browns. So who was on? Oh, you put Gallup on the pup. Smart move. I don't know why it doesn't show. I'm assuming it's Gallup you put on the IR. Okay, so you're starting Lance, you're starting Andrews, starting Connor and Hall, starting JJ and Cooks. Then you're in a good flex situation here. You're going to flex some combination of Lazard, Ayuk, Stevenson, Woods. And you get Brian Robinson and Herbert, 2 nice handcuffs. When Gallup comes back, you get some extra receiver depth, flex depth. You got Isaiah McKenzie at the end of the draft, looking like he's going to be the slot receiver for the Bills. So I think it's another good squad. I mean, the only gamble here is potentially if Trey Lance doesn't pan out to be what we want him to be. But if you are all in on Lance, I'm fine with it. You get a little stack with Ayuk, so you'll probably be flexing Ayuk, right? I think it's a good team. I do. I think you're in a good flex. Like, my main thing right now is, like, do you have a starting quarterback who can get you through? Do you have a starting tight end? What are the value on that starting quarterback and tight end? What is your core wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, RB1, RB2? And then what does your flex situation look like? I want depth at the flex position. Flex 1, flex 2. Like, I want you to have 4 to 5 players you can flex in, you know? So I like the way you guys are drafting tonight, man. All right, Anthony. Let's take a look here. Anthony, I did go over your team already. If you want to scroll back a little bit, as I have to start moving quickly here. All right, Anthony, 34, got Lamar at QB. Anthony been a big believer in Albert O, so I'm not surprised he targeted him late. But does back him up with Evan Ingram, so is a potential second option. Cup, Lamb, Brown. So started this, the only team to start this draft with 3 receivers. Then gets Judy and Smith, so finishes with 5 receivers. I'm not always like a giant fan of going out selecting 2 receivers from the same team, but I mean, I think Philly's going to be great this year, and I think Devonta Smith at 8.9 was a great value, man. ETN, CH, Hendo, Gainwell, Spiller. So Nick Folk in the Saints defense. So kind of a 0 RB team in some sense. Like, ETN has to have a good year, or else this team could have some issues. But like, if ETN gives you a safe floor and a nice enough ceiling on a weekly basis, then you just rotate that RB2 spot between CH, Hendo, Gainwell, potentially Spiller in the waiver wire. Then you're looking at Lamar Jackson as a starter. Albert O is the only other risk on this team, right? Albert O is your starter tight end. But the upside from this team is purely at receiver. You're starting Cup, Lamb, then you're flexing A.J. Brown, you're flexing Judy or Devonta Smith. So there's maybe even receiver trade value down the stretch. Then you're starting ETN, then like I said, some CH, Hendo, Gainwell, whoever, right? I would probably be starting ETN and Hendo personally. Or ETN and CH. It's hard to say. But then Albert O is your starting tight end, Jackson's your starting QB. So I'm slightly worried about Albert O as a tight end 1, but that's the thing that makes me worried is we just don't exactly know until the season starts rolling what the tight end situation is going to look like for the Broncos. But Anthony's had a ton of conviction in Albert. That's been his guy, so I'm fine with that, man. But the receiver upside's crazy. Cup, Lamb, Brown, Judy are all going to be starters on this team. Then you get Lamar Jackson and ETN. So that floor right there is nice, man. It really is. All right, Claiborne, we got Jalen Hurts, T-Hawk, and Henry. I like getting Henry behind T-Hawk. Eckler, Javonte, Akers. Akers fell to 5.5 a little bit later tonight. Michael Carter. Pittman, Metcalf, London, Garrett Wilson, Treylon Burks, and JMO. 3 rookie receivers. Danny Carlson, the Bucs defense. So, like the tight end room. I love the quarterback situation. I think running back's fine, especially if Akers hits, man. Receivers, like you got good PPR consistency type players, Pittman, Metcalf, and I think Drake London will fill that void. Then you're kind of just taking like a dart throw and upside in terms of those, and like the way rookie receivers have been playing the last 2-3 years, like I don't hate getting Garrett Wilson, Treylon Burks, and JMO. So you're starting Hurts and T-Hawk. You got Henry if you need him. Starting Eckler and Javonte, Pittman and Metcalf, and you're probably flexing Akers and London. And then at the flex, in terms of your bench, you got Wilson, Burks, JMO, Henry, and Carter. Carlson and the Bucs defense. I think I like this team. Be interesting to see, like, if those rookie receivers all pan out, this team would just be absolutely filthy. So I like this build. All right, Prey. Prey, you're still with us. Let us know if you're in the chat, Prey. Wow. I didn't even notice this. 0 quarterback squad. Takes Tua as his QB1 at 15.6. George Kittle's tight end 1. Got Henry Fournette, Rashad Penny, Melvin Gordon, James Robinson, Marlon Mack. I mean, I'm not... Sorry if you're out there, Talks. I'm not a big fan of drafting Marlon Mack. But outside of that, I like this running back room. I mean, like, you got Mack at 14.7. So, I mean, worst case scenarios, you're just going to drop him, right? Receiver, you got Godwin, Thielen, Juju, Lockett, Julio. So, the upside's coming more from tight end and running back. I mean, Godwin... It's got to be healthy, right? It does a full team workout, so let's say you're starting. Let's say Godwin's ready week 1. This team looks a lot better. You're very reliant on Tua right now. You might be playing the waivers for quarterback if Tua doesn't pan out. But you're starting Tua, starting Kittle, starting Henry Fournette. Let's say you're starting Godwin, starting Thielen. Then your flex is some combination of Juju, Penny, Gordon, Lockett, Robinson, and Jones. I'm not saying that to, like, not give a clear answer, but really any of those guys can start in the flex. So I don't dislike this team. Marlon Mack's the only pick I would take back. Prey says a middle spot and the good wide receivers were already took, so I wouldn't hoping my receiver or my running back will carry me. That's fair. How do you feel about Tua? Do you have, like, true conviction in Tua? I mean, I think you're in a good enough flex position here. The running backs look good. If Godwin's healthy, you're in a much better situation. If Godwin's not healthy, you're starting Thielen and Juju. It kind of hurts you. I don't hate it, man. I don't hate it. I'm glad someone's got Tua as their QB1. Sorry, I've like punched my mic like 5 times in the past 5 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I think Tua have a good year. He's all the wide receiver weapons. All right, man. I like it. I like it. Reese Thomas, Henry or Cook? I'll go Henry. I'll go Derrick Henry. What's up, Reese? Good to see you, bro. What up? Yeah, I will go Henry. LeBron's brain gets the auto pick team. Gets Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, Kyle Pitts, and Mike Gesicki. Jamar Chase and Tyreek Hill. Whew. Cooper, Claypool, Myers, Galladay, Jacob Sanders, Patterson. So it fades running back for him, gives him 2 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks. This is a usable roster. Chase and Hill is crazy. So starting Josh Allen and Kyle Pitts, starting Jamar Chase and Tyreek Hill, starting Josh Jacobs. I may lean Patterson over Miles Sanders. So let's say you're starting Patterson, then you're flexing some combination of Cooper, Sanders, Claypool, Myers, and Galladay. I mean, I might flex Myers and Galladay the way things are looking. Then you're starting Justin Tucker in the Niners defense. We had an auto pick in last night's draft for Slade. We had an auto pick in tonight's draft for LeBron's brain. Here's another look at an auto pick team. I think this is a usable roster, though. I mean, the first 4 picks give you enough upside to carry this team. Chase, Hill, Allen, and Pitts. So, and some trade value down the stretch, too. All right. Have a good night, Jay Fitness. We appreciate you, bro. Spanky, Burrow, and Goddard. I love it, man. I love those values right there. Goddard in the 7th, Burrow in the 8th. I mean, that's like a dream come true for me right there. 3 RBs, 3 receivers to start. So, at running back, you got Cook, Jones, Elliott, Madison, and Rachaad White. Love that you got the handcuff to Cook. Receiver, Allen Robinson, Hollywood Brown, Gabe Davis, Tyler Boyd, George Pickens, and the Dubes. This is like a off-season hype team right here, man. The only thing I will say about this wide receiver room, although I like all these wide receivers, is you just don't have like a clear-cut number 1 wide receiver. Hollywood Brown will be for the first 6 weeks, but like D-Hop's going to come back. Robinson's got Kupp behind him. Davis got Diggs behind him. Boyd's got Higgins and Chase behind him. Pickens has got Deontay behind him. Dubes might be the only potential wide receiver 1 on this team outside of injury, right? And he's still got Watson, Lazard, and Cobb and Watkins and Tanyan hanging around. Who really knows what's going to happen for Washington? I do like this receiver room, but like I would have, as much as I like Allen Robinson, like I would have just gone with maybe Metcalf there or McLaurin. As much as I like Hollywood Brown, even if you take Robinson at 4.5, maybe then go Mooney at 5.8 just to have a clear-cut guy. Although Hollywood Brown could be a clear-cut. Maybe if Hopkins, I don't know. I think it's still 1A, 1B there. You know, that'd be my only thing I say here. But I really do like this team, man. Like, next to Godfather, this might be my favorite team of the draft so far. Starting Burrow, starting Goddard, starting Cook and Jones, starting Robinson and Hollywood. Then you're flexing Zeke and Gabe Davis. And you still have Boyd, Pickens, and the Dubes to choose from. Rachaad White potentially as a breakout. Then Madison as a handcuff. The Bass Man, the Broncos defense. I like this team a lot, man. I think this team could be really good. And great tight end and quarterback value. Great late round receiver value on this squad too, man. Yeah, I like this team a lot. Catch, remember I am sick with strep. That's why I drafted Marlon Mack. Fair enough. Mike was good, bro. Welcome to it. Mike, which side do you like better? CMC, Schultz, and Hollywood Brown for Swift and Kelsey. I already have Kamara and Aaron Jones on my team, so keep that in mind. I still don't know which side is your team. So CMC, Schultz, and Hollywood. I mean, I think just for depth, the CMC side's probably better, but I really like Swift this year, and I think Kelsey's going to have a great year. Which side are you looking to gain? There's an argument for both sides, but it's hard without the full roster picture. So let me know your full roster. Sports fan, it was between Metcalf and Robbins for me. I really wanted Waddle, Deontay, or Sutton. So you missed. Yeah, they literally all three went before you. And dude, I don't think this is a bad receiving room. But some of those ceilings on a weekly basis might be capped. But you can always argue that a wide receiver 2 gains value from the wide receiver 1 being covered. But it's like Kupp and Diggs, you know, I mean, they're not going to lose any value, right? Jerry, have a great night, bro. Appreciate you, man. I really like this team, Spanky. I do, bro. All right, Julian, Brady and Kmet, Harris, Kamara, Mitchell, Singletary, McKissick, Higgins, Deontay, Mooney, Elijah Moore, Landry, Tolbert, the Colts defense, and Robbie Gould. So starting Brady, starting Kmet, starting Harris, starting Kamara. Hopefully, if not, then you're starting Mitchell. Starting Higgins and Deontay, then flexing Mooney and Moore. Or even Mitchell if Kamara isn't feeling suspension. Then he got Singletary, Landry, Tolbert, McKissick on the bench. Like, not my favorite bench plays, but the flex is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I like this team, Julian. Like I said, not my favorite bench players, but they're fine where you drafted them. And your flex is still fine. I mean, Brady, Kmet, Harris, Kamara, Higgins, Deontay, flexing Mooney and Moore, or flexing Mitchell. And that, like, the receivers kind of save you here. If Kamara's dealing with suspension, then he can just start Mitchell. It's another good team, man. Mike, full rosters: Kyler, CMC, Kamara, AJ Brown, Mike Evans, Deontay Johnson, Schultz, and Aaron Jones. So do you think trading CMC, Schultz, and Hollywood Brown for Swift and Kelsey would help? Man, it's just a lot of potential upside to give away with CMC. I really like DeAndre Swift this year. I think he's going to have a great year. And I really like Kelsey this year. I think he's going to have a great year. But if you give up CMC, you just got to be prepared, if he's fully healthy, to watch CMC not be on your team. And you got Kamara, you got Aaron Jones. With Swift in there, I really like that running back room. I think that Kelsey's going to have a better year than Schultz. But at the same time, like, looking at receiver, Mike Evans, Deontay, Hollywood Brown is just really nice to have in that situation too. You know, as like a flex and fill-in. This is a tough one, man. I mean, I would trust your gut, follow your conviction. There's an argument for either side here. And like I said, if you give up CMC, just be prepared, man. You're either going to be really happy if he has a year like he has the last 2 years, or you're going to really regret it if he gets back to true form. You know, as much as I like Swift and as much as I like Kelsey, man, it's tough. It really is. David saying don't do it. Hold on to CMC. All right, Michael, what we end up with, man? Prescott and Cousins, Schultz, Mixon, Swift, Pollard, Zamir White. We got Williams, DJ Moore, Waddle, St. Brown, Renfro, and Sky Moore. Bills defense, and Matt Gay. So, starting Prescott, starting Schultz, got a little stack. Starting Mixon and Swift. Love that. Moore, Waddle, flexing St. Brown and Renfro. Then you got Pollard, Sky Moore, Cousins, Zamir White, and Williams. I like this team. Bills defense and Matt Gay. I like this team, man. Flex situation's good. Core roster's good. Good value on Schultz and Prescott. Trade value in Cousins or just a second QB. Mixon and Swift. I love both those guys. Good value receivers, man. Starting Moore and Waddle, flexing St. Brown and Renfro. Starting Schultz and Prescott. Then he's still got Pollard, Sky Moore on the bench. Like, you go for some positional advantage. The Bills defense and Matt Gay. Then you go Kirk Cousins as a QB2. Zamir White's a perfectly fine dart throw. Jamal Williams, maybe Hard Knocks gives him some advantage. And he's, you know, end of the draft, 15.10. I mean, I like this team, Michael. I do, bro. This might be right up there with Godfather and Spanky in terms of my favorite teams. But everyone's drafted pretty damn well tonight, man. All right, I'm going to try and fly through these next teams. It's getting late, man. I got to work tomorrow. All right, Foster's. Mahomes and Rodgers. Whew. Kelsey at tight end. Adams, Bateman, Gage, Parker, Watson. Monty, Dillon, Walker, Cook, Algier. Younghoe Koo, and Washington's defense. So this team could be really good, I feel like. Or it could end up with a lot of headaches. Okay, Mahomes is your starting QB. Kelsey's your starting tight end. So, like, you're good there, right? You got A-Rod hanging around, too. So, starting Adams, starting Bateman, starting Monty, starting Dillon. Then you're flexing some combination of Walker, Cook, Algier, Gage, Parker, Watson. So, like, I think this team could work out. But to start the season, you're going to have some question marks in terms of who you're flexing and who's really going to solidify the flex spot. So that would be the only thing that concerns me. And I know you went with your hometown defense. They do have two decent matchups to start the year, so you're going to end up in terms of your defense, you're going to be streaming on a weekly basis. So if Cook and Algier hit, or if Walker becomes a guy, then running back could really work out. You go for upside at QB and tight end. I am worried about the receiver depth on this team. Like, Adams is perfectly fine as a wide receiver 1. Bateman has to be what, you know, we want to see out of Bateman, right? He has to be that true wide receiver 1 for the Ravens. Gage is fine in the 10th, but it looks like he's hurt, man. It's concerning. Parker's fine in the 11th. Watson, I think, was a smart move in the 13th as well. But I am worried about receiver depth because you've kind of got some question marks around Gage, Parker, and Watson, how they're going to fill in on their respective teams. But I think this team could work. There's just a little bit of a question mark, like round 7 through 13 in terms of your skill position guys. But like I said, it could work out. All right, last team on the board, we got David Glazer. Kyler's your starting QB. Fearmouth at tight end. You got Justin Fields at the end of the draft. Barkley, Edmonds, Pierce, and Isaiah P. Diggs, Williams, Sutton, Michael Thomas could really end up being filthy. Michael Thomas is healthy and returns to like 75% of his true form. Take a dart throw at Tony. Okay, I'm not a big fan of Tony, but I don't think it hurts with this receiving room you have. I really like Dotson in the 11th, and I think Nico Collins is perfectly fine in the 13th. So, overall, as Ron the GOAT enters the chat, what's up, Ron? Kyler's your starting QB. Fearmouth is your starting tight end. Kind of faded tight end. Fine with that. I think Fearmouth will be fine. Not a crazy high ceiling, but I think he'll be fine. Starting Barkley. Let's say for the sake of things, you're starting Dameon Pierce, but you could start Edmonds in full PPR, right? Then you got Diggs, Williams. You're flexing Sutton. You're flexing Michael Thomas or Jon Dawson. That leaves you with Edmonds, Tony, Dotson or Thomas, Nico Collins, and Isaiah P. on the bench with Justin Fields. And then you just got to pick up a defense, so you will have to drop someone. You can't really drop a well, you could drop a receiver. You can't really drop a running back, though. It looks like Justin Fields may be a guy you want to hold on to the way you drafted him. So you will have to drop a player and pick up a defense, but I do like this team, David. I do, man. Yeah. I mean, just what Diggs, Williams, Sutton, Michael Thomas, the potential ceiling there is just really nice. And Kyler Murray is a good value in the 7th. Barkley adding to that ceiling. I think Chase Edmonds will show some really good value in full PPR. I love Dameon Pierce in the 8th. You can trade David, yeah. Fearmouth was a good value in the 9th for fading tight end. I like this squad, man. I do. Good drafting tonight, boys and girls. Good drafting, everybody, man. Catch fam. League number 3 is in the books. Our second draft for the league tournament for the year. League number 2 drafts last night. League number 3 drafts tonight. A great draft tonight, man. You guys killed it. Absolutely killed it, man. Awesome job, everybody. Had a ton of fun with you guys. What a blast. Congrats, guys. You got a draft in the books. Let's go, man. Godfather, I'm open to trading, so don't be scared to send your offers. Hey, man. Send them around. Ron, got the first pick this year, boys. How we doing? We're doing good, man. Hype on that. Ron, which league are you in? Do you have the first pick in our league? Ron, are you in the league, Ron? Or in the tournament? I guess you're not. Sad. We'll get you in there next year, my dude. Godfather says, let's go, Ronald Jones. Let's go, let's go. Respectfully, no one trade with Godfather. I don't want to lose. Ron, it's a homer league. Let's go, man. I've got 1.1 in my home league as well, and it's a keeper league. And I don't know if I took CMC last year in the same league. And, okay, it's a keeper league, right? And JT's already gone. So I've got 1.1. Javante's my keeper. Okay, look. Wow, someone kept Michael Thomas. Okay, all the keepers are here. All right, we'll end the draft or end the stream this way very quickly. I got to get off here. Who would you guys take at 1.1 here? Who would you take? JT's gone. JJ's gone. Jamar Chase is gone. Cooper Kupp's gone. Do I go CMC or Eckler at 1.1? Or Henry? Those are really the only options. Debo's gone. Devontae Adams is gone. Damn, someone really took... I'm sorry. I mean, I guess Michael Thomas as a keeper is fine. I don't know. In the 10th, why not? David says CMC. Godfather says CMC. Ron says, I don't even know. CMC most likely. I took CMC last year in the same... I've been leaning Eckler. It's CMC or Eckler for me. I think there's an argument for Henry as well. But it's half PPR, so I think CMC or Eckler. It has to be either one. I'm going to be mulling over this for luckily the draft is September 7th, the night before kickoff. So I'll have time to think about this. But really how I'm looking at this is I've got my RB2. I'm going to go kind of light RB. I mean, I'm going Eckler or CMC here. Then I'm going like receiver. Like I'm stacking up at receiver, man. And then I'm probably going tight end at 6.12. And I think I'm fading. Part of me has thought about fading tight end. But like if I can get a Goddard or Knox here, I'm fine with that. We'll see. And I think I'm fading QB. I think I'm going for like a Derek Carr. Yeah, and then Steven has 1.2, so he's going to take whoever I don't take, basically. I really hope Steven's not listening to my draft strategy here. So, usually I've been going like RB receiver, RB receiver, RB receiver, but I already have Javonte. So, here's my other thought, right? I go running back, receiver, 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 running back, receiver, tight end, QB, and then just finish out running back, receiver, defense, kicker, you know? Carr and potentially Lance in case he blows up. You're looking at 2 QBs. So here's the other thing. Lance is not going to be available. Steven's going to draft Lance like somewhere in here at 6 or 7 or even 5. And I have been like I would not mind Lance on my squad, but I know Steven wants him so bad that he's going to reach for Lance. So I've just been messing with Steven and telling him that I'm going to draft Lance, and he needs to draft Lance early. So Lance is kind of out of the picture for me. And I think Steven's going to take him either at like 6.11 or 7.2, or he might even go crazy and get him at 5.2. I'm not going to lie. He probably will go for the 6th, 7th, or 8th. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to make a draft board, and I'm just going to stick to it. I'm not worried about it, but I am going to draft a little bit different in this league because my RB2 is already locked up. So if I can go RB with a lot of upside, whether it's Eckler or CMC at 1.1, then just load up at receiver and maybe get another running back in there and then kind of fade tight end and quarterback. I think that's the best way to land this because, you know, unless Kelsey or Andrews falls out to 2.12, like I'm not going tight end early, then I think I just missed the train and I kind of fade the position. And then overall, like Herbert and Allen are gone, you know? And if I really wanted to target a quarterback this year, it's Herbert or Jalen Hurts. And here's the thing. My boy Tyler I already know is going after Jalen Hurts. And my homie Ben is a huge diehard Eagles fan. I think Jalen Hurts is out of the picture for me. So if Kyler Murray falls at the right price, I'll go Kyler Murray. I had Lamar Jackson in this league last year. If I end up with CMC, Javonte, and Lamar Jackson, I've got like 30% of my team from last year. So, I don't know, man. I think I'm fading quarterback. I think I'm going for like a Derek Carr. I think I'm going to go for high ceiling at running back between CMC or Eckler and then Javonte, and then try and find some good later round value. And really, my highest ceiling is going to come from receiver. I'm really going to try and harp on receiver in these couple of rounds. So I'll have my draft board, and I'll actually have it like when I'm going to live stream this stream. So I'll be going through my draft board and everything, and it's going to be a good time. And I feel pretty good about it. So, all right, you guys say CMC. That gives me stuff to think about. All right, boys and girls, we are going to wind down the stream. It is late. It is late. I need to get to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning. So, another beautiful draft, guys. Congrats again. Thank you guys so much for drafting. Thank you guys for being a part of the tournament. Everyone killed it tonight. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, if you watch this retrospectively, drop any comments, questions, concerns pertaining to the 2022 fantasy football season down below. Check out all the links in the description down below. Make sure to join our Discord. If you guys want to be part of our drafts tournament leagues in the future, next year it's closed for the year, and we will be mock drafting after the this week wraps up and everything. So if you guys want to join mock drafts in the future, join our Discord. Hit me up on Discord, Twitter, Instagram if you guys need anything in the meantime. All right, appreciate you guys, man. Great stream tonight. Had a blast with you guys, man. Love you guys. Love the community, man. Love the catch fam. The poll's sitting at 50-50 between AJ Brown and Michael Pittman. How many votes was that? 32 votes. We're at 50-50. There you go. Half you guys drafting AJ Brown, half you guys drafting Pittman. All right, love you guys, man. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm so stoked for you guys, man. This tournament's going to be an absolute blast. Great drafting tonight, boys and girls. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, man. That'll do it for tonight's stream. With that, I'll say thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you guys saw it here on The Catch. And peace.